Hi, this is Summer with Summer's Tips and Stitches, and this is my WIP update video. A couple videos back, I pulled out all the WIPs that I could find laying around under here, and I kind of walked through with you guys and with myself to kind of figure out what I had left out there, and I had pledged to you to work on them. So I will give you the state of affairs right now. I finished the octopus. There he is with all her or his glory, I don't know. All of his tentacles sewn in on the bottom. And with the leftover cotton, I made 2 facial scrubbies. I'll be using one tonight. So there is one. It's cute, cute little guy. Now, WIP number 2, I don't have here to show you because I frogged it. Yeah, so the Norwal, I decided not to keep it as it was because, if you recall, I wasn't happy because the yarn had such a long distance between color changes. So I frogged it all out. I cut the ball up into all the individual different colors, and I'm going to start it again, this time changing rows every inch or so, changing colors every inch or so, because I wanted the Norwal to have a more stripy look to it. So I frogged it, cut it, put it in a bag. Now I got to dig through my pattern mess to see if I can find the pattern. So that is WIP number 2, which is sort of done, but I'm going to have to start it because my friend, I'm sure, still wants it. Number 3 was the baby hat. Just finished it up. Really, honestly, took me 10 minutes. On this baby hat, I did do like the side crochet, single crochet. So it gave that, like, you see that like ribbing or that braided look on it. I was watching one of Margaret Olander's videos the other day, and I think she was talking about moving. I don't know if it was a more up-to-date video or if it was an old one. It just showed up in, next video to watch. And she was going through some of her stuff and talking about some of her favorite patterns and going through her yarn stash. And so I said, oh, well, I'll finish this hat with that brim. And I've never used this kind of a stitch on an end like that before. So I really liked it. WIP number 3. WIP number 4 is the Knit Crate scarf, all nice and done. I decided not to add tassels on to the end. I do have a tiny bit left of the yarn. I can't seem to find it. And I think I'm just gonna bring it to school and see if like one of the guys at school who works there would like one, because this isn't really my husband's style. He doesn't really wear scarves. And if you guys remember last year, he wanted me to make that scarf that had mittens that buttoned on the ends of it, and I made him for that for Valentine's Day last year, and he has never worn it this winter. So that is my finished WIP number 3. Technically 4 because I frogged that other one, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4 frogged. Here is my 5th WIP. I finished this little creature, this amigurumi monster. I made some arms. I'm kind of thinking, I'm holding it backwards because I'm scared to show you guys the face. He kind of looks like a koala penguin. I'll hold him like this so you can see his feet. See, he's got like these little flipper feet, and he's got these flipper arms. Now the big thing, and he's got these big like koala ears, his face. Now I'm going to tell you that Flynn is scared of this. I kept the green nose, and then in order to finish his eyes, I did this. I crocheted a circle just like his nose. I put the safety eye through, and I clamped that back on, and then I sewed the circle there. Glenn said he's scary. Now, I think it's because I used pink for the eyes. I think if I would have used a different color, he might not would have looked so scary, but Flynn is scared of him. He does not like this guy. But this is my finished like monster. I mean, definitely is scary. A monster should be scary, right? I like him because I guess I made him, and I don't know. But yeah, Flynn does not like this guy. So that is 3, 4, 5. I did phenomenal, I think, on working on my WIPs. The things I have left is that Madeline sweater, which that will be my next one. This blanket, which I'm going to talk to you guys about. I'm making room on my desk here for everything. The very big blanket, the Bernat blanket extra. I've got the yarn in, and I was going to do that this weekend, but I got sick. Influenza B, the congestion one. And I've been sick. I actually left school, got a sub for Friday, homesick all weekend. Monday, today we had no school because of Martin Luther King Day, but I called in for a sub tomorrow. And I didn't want to work on that blanket while being sick and like have all the germs in it. Since it's, as John so kindly pointed out, it will not be easy to wash. So that one is set aside. I have been knitting on Free Your Fade the last few days. But the other part of this video and my last WIP is these granny squares that I have been making to make a blanket. I have been making these 3. First I started making granny squares with this color, Wildflower Red Heart. Then I picked up some of these blues and this aqua. And I don't remember. I think I have like 25 or 26 squares in this bag. Well, today I went to Joann's with Maddie because Maddie wanted to get some paint pens. And they had their yarn. I mean, you know, those of you who know Joann, she's got some kind of sale running right now. And I bought more Wildflower because at the 25 that I had done, I ran out of the Wildflower Red Heart, and I was doing the other 2 blues, and I really wanted to do more squares with a Wildflower. So I just thought, while Maddie was looking at her paint pens, I'll check out the yarn, right? Don't we all tell us? I'm just gonna go down to the yarn aisle and see what's there. And they had Red Heart on sale for $2.50 a skein. And I want to say last time, well, I don't even know how much it should have been or how much they normally charge. So I bought 5 of these, and this is Wildflower. So, because I want to make a nice big blanket with these. So I bought 5 of these, and I felt like one of them was a big skein. Nope, they're all about the same. So now this is my plan, you guys, okay? I'm going to knit Free Your Fade this week. Just work on it line by line, casual. Come Saturday, I'm going to pull out the big Bernat Extra. I'm going to finish that blanket. Then, this will be my next blanket that I'm working on. Because I like to make big blankets. And so, pardon me, I will not be working on this Wildflower Granny until the Bernat Extra blanket is done. So yeah, I think I'm moving along in my jamming my bag in there. I'm moving along on the WIPs, and I feel really good. The Free Your Fade is the one that I can carry around with me while I'm working. You know, in the cart, on doctor's appointments, on my lunch break. These blankets have to be crocheted at home and knitted at home, or crocheted at home. And then I'm gonna finish that Madeline sweater probably next week. And then I've knocked out all those WIPs and I'm ready to start more. Yeah. Isn't he? Is he scary? You guys will have to let me know in the comments if you feel like that monster's too scary. I suppose I could take out his eyes and do something else. But quite frankly, I'm real happy to have him done. All right, friends. Yeah, so that's all I have for this video. I am going to do another knitting video. And I know my crochet folks, you're like, but I have a lot of knitters at school, friends at school that are knitters. And I told my friend Becca that I would show her how to do a yarn over. So I thought if I made a video, I can show her in person and then have the video that she can reference. And then I thought, well, I'll just make it and put it on the YouTube. Now, I would like to let you know, there's going to be few and far between knitting videos because I'm by no means a knitting expert. I'm no means a crochet expert, but I love crochet. And I feel like I know a lot more And knitting, I'm just learning. But I do know how to do a yarn over, and that's what I was going to show Becca. But yeah, thanks for all that response on the WIP video. It's been a long time since I've really gone over all these projects. As of late, because of the full-time teaching job, I've mostly been doing yarn reviews and knit crate openings and crochet box and all that. So it was nice to pull out all those projects and let you see what I've been working on. And you know what, folks? This is what I think I've decided I'm going to do. Although I really loved this month's knit crate, which you just watched. And I'm sorry, you guys. I was really sick when I made that video. I was like 2 days into it. And after watching it back, I feel like I was a little cranky. So I apologize for that. But anyway, I really did love that knit crate. I think I'm going to pause my knit crate subscription. Tina said I can go in and do that. I can pause it and they'll stop taking it out. I'll have to get the Crochet Society for a while. And once I fill up on all the goodies that Sarah Jane is sending out, then I'll restart my luxury yarn. And that way I get both. Because I've been getting knit crate for over a year, almost 2 years. And I've got a lot of luxury yarn to work through. So I'll pause it. I'll keep my stuff going. And then I'll do a little Crochet Society. And I feel like that's a good plan. It's like a happy medium. Well, that's all I got for you, folks. I need to go upstairs and get some chapstick on. I need to take a cough drop and take some NyQuil and go to bed. And I hope everybody else out there is well. And you're not going through the illness that it seems to be hitting Oshkosh right now. So thanks for watching and subscribing. Thanks for liking and sharing my videos. And until the next video, happy crafting. Bye.